Here's Schmid. So far, solid as he's been.
Wasn't overly tested in that third period.
No.
Surges of momentum right each way.
Pretty consistent in his approach. You know what you're going to get from Schmid?
The Golden Knights 1-3 beyond regulation this year. Their OT goal from Riley Smith in San Jose. 21 shots in the third. A season high for a period for Vegas. Marner up ice with Eichel and Hanifin. Eichel pulls up, trying to feed Hanifin, who centered it! And Marner had it tipped away. Lacombe back the other way for San Jose. Pulls up, little spin move, blocked away by Eichel. The Ducks have gone 2-1 beyond regulation. One win in the overtime session and a Leo Carlsson goal. It was also in San Jose. It was Anaheim's first win of the season.
That was 3-on-3 hockey. Forward, Eichel defending a defenseman, Lacombe.
Barbashev racing up ice with Howden. Back towards Barbashev, but Zellweger blocked the pass. And Gauthier will settle it down for the Ducks. Coming through center ice. Feeds it off to McTavish, who lost it. Barbashev's going to break away from center ice. Barbashev to win the game. A backhand of Mrazek with a huge stop. Gauthier will fling it back to Mrazek, who just saved the game for his team.
Barbashev tried the cheeky little push between the pads. Didn't quite work. Mrazek didn't bite.
Hanifin. Marner. Hanifin up ahead. Dorofeev, a wrist shot of Mrazek, another save. Now Dorofeev off to Marner, and that's blocked in front. Dorofeev curls back out high. Still has it. Hanifin. And Dorofeev to the corner. Now Hanifin. And a move to Marner. But Hanifin was going to let that fly. I think Marner might have bounced him.
Yeah, he did. He was headed to the net in case it was a rebound.
All the best chances in overtime will belong to the Golden Knights. Dorofeev back into the zone with Eichel and Theodore now. Dorofeev will head off. Eichel looking. Shot blocked out of play.
In alone, who would you rather have? Pavel Dorofeev. A kick save with the toe to the rafters. Don't see that. Then Barbashev on a breakaway. All of them. Watch him try to just fake him out. Mrazek, knees together, pads on the ice with the save.
Scoring chances in the third period in overtime. 14-2 for Vegas. Carlsson up ahead for Terry. Saad breaks that up. Theodore flings it out of the reach of Eichel. Eichel collects it though on the wall. Battling with Lacombe. Still has it. And now has a little daylight. Couple of steps in. Going back door to Saad. And Mrazek broke it up. Wouldn't that have been something if Saad's first of the year was an overtime winner?
Great play by Eichel.
The Ducks will reset. Mrazek's going to move it up ahead himself to Gauthier, who just hopped on. Driving wide shot. Schmid made the save. Took a peek, but he had it under the pad.
Well, the only nicer pass than the one that Mrazek just made is the one that Eichel made to Saad. After a big battle, and there it is, an aggressive. Talk about Mrazek being unconventional. That's an unconventional play, but it's really effective when there's only 3 skaters on the ice. It's just you and that guy with the puck.
Offensive zone draw for the Ducks. They haven't spent much time in the offensive end in the overtime. Marner trying to fend off Killorn. Works his way up the boards. Now pulls up. Minute and a half to go in the OT. Hanifin with speed. Driving wide. Put it right through the top of the crease. Marner deflected to the wall to Hurdle. Now Hanifin will reset. Hurdle, a game high 7 shots. Trying to come to the front, missed the net. What a move as he cut right across the crease. Mrazek with no stick right now. Hurdle in behind the net again. Zellweger broken up. 1 minute to go in the overtime. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Killorn racing up ice for the Ducks. Killorn looking. Takes it in behind the net. Works it out high to Trouba. Now Gauthier with a wrist shot. And Schmid, another peek over the shoulder, but he had that one too.
Stopping Gauthier, but not feeling it. But somebody who has been feeling it all night, Tomas Hurdle. Hard to the rack. Again, aggressive with the stick. Mrazek upends. Hurdle disrupts the play. Doesn't give up the goal.
Season high 7 shots for Tomas Hurdle. That one missed the net, wide to the left as he drove hard to the net. Carlson and Eichel on the draw. Theodore looking to move it out. Lost it to Terry. Carlson cuts out high. Trouba backdoor, trying to cut it for the backhand, and he scores. Now the turnover cost the Golden Knights in overtime. They had all the best chances until Jacob Trouba won the game for the Ducks.
We saw Barbashev make that move and try to fool Mrazek, where you're going wide, but then as a goaltender moves across, you put it between his pads, and that worked against Schmid. There's the turnover, double team by the Ducks. Trouba with that long reach got it there quickly to the top of the crease and just slid it between the pads.
Well, self-inflicted on the Golden Knights.
Yeah, again, it'll be one of those nights where they talk about the things that could have been. A lot of the goals they gave up, they had it on their stick at some point.
I think of the chances as well that they had in overtime, and Peter Mrazek was fantastic.